Hi everyone and welcome to the Crew Lounge. My name is Denver.
And I am Luis.
And today we're going to be talking about
the top 10 things we're most looking forward to about return to service.
So let's get into it. We are all super excited about the cruise lines finally being able to return to service. And so in this list today, we are looking at the top 10 things we are most looking forward to about return to service. At number 10 is the money. That's right, I'm getting straight into it. I'm not beating around the bush. Show me the money, honey. It is coming up to almost a year since the shutdown, and I'm telling you now, I am down to generic brand toothpaste. I am still wearing the same pair of underwear that I was wearing back in March when the shutdown first started. Now, for all of us, the cruise ships are not our side job, it's our one and only job. A lot of us have many family members and relatives that we were looking after before the shutdown started. So to be able to get back out there, earn some money, and be able to send that home and start to look after our loved ones, we just can't wait to do that again. So number 10 was show me the money, honey.
And the number 9 thing we're looking forward to is seeing all our friends again. One of the biggest perks about working on the cruise ships are the countless friendships that we make on the way. I think I have friends from every country and every corner of the globe, which is such a blessing. Unfortunately though, the only way I will ever actually get to see these friends is while I'm working to get on board with them. The amount of times I've heard the phrase, "Oh my god, if you ever come to Hungary, you just have to come and visit." I mean, seriously? Yeah, that's not like to happen. I'll see you in Nassau for Chinese instead. Also, many of us say goodbye to our partners and we're forced to separate in order to return to our home countries. So, there are some special reunions that are just waiting to take place right here once we're back.
Number 8 is the much anticipated and delayed debut of the new builds. Anytime a new ship is brought into service, there's a lot of excitement among the guests and the crew and the general public about what amazing innovations the new ships are going to be able to bring out. Now, normally the entry of these ships into the market is staggered amongst the brands so that each ship has its moment in the spotlight, but not this year. This year, we have all the ships coming out at once. With Carnival, you've got the Carnival Mardi Gras, which is going to be featuring the first roller coaster at sea. Royal Caribbean has Odyssey of the Seas, which is going to be the first Quantum Ultra class that's going to be sailing from the US. And then the big one, Virgin Voyages and the Scarlet Lady. I mean, wow, what a beautiful ship that is, and what a terrible time to start a new cruise line. I seen that ship when I was in Miami during the initial shutdown. It is spectacular. I can't wait until we get to see all of those 3 brand new ships lined up together in port at the same time. It's gonna be amazing.
Speaking about docking somewhere, at number 7 is all of our favorite port of call. Now, this one holds a provisional spot on the list because we are not sure about what the eventual return to service will look like and if we will or will not, as crew members, be allowed off the ship. But if and when we're allowed off the ship, our favorite islands and port of call are something we cannot wait to return to. There is that moment that I dream about when I'm finally, once again, I'm sitting on a lounge chair, Nonin Bar in Cozumel, Mexico. Drink in one hand, handheld electric fan in the other, an oversized senior frog sombrero that says, "I fucking love it here." A tequila to my left, and half-eating enchilada on my right. Wait, what? Yeah, so we really need to come back.
Number 6 is finally having an excuse not to talk to people. Every time we finish a contract, we get bombarded with our friends and family once we get home going, "Yay, you're back, let's hang out." Or, "Oh, your grandma needs ointment rubbed on her toes, go help her." To which we would normally conveniently reply, "Oh, I would love to, but I've only just got home. I need to unpack. Oh, my visas are about to expire. I've got to do my medical. Oh, it's my last week and I just feel as though I need to get in the right headspace maybe next time. But now, we have nothing. We got nothing. Someone needs to drive Aunt Helen to the airport. It's me. Someone needs to help someone's friend's cousin move. It's me.
Number 5 is the waiting will finally be over. One of the hardest parts about the shutdown has been the endless waiting and false restarts that have happened since March. I have already packed and unpacked several times, saying my goodbyes and my no, it's not happening anymore. Worst of all, even now we still have no idea when this return to service will finally materialize. It's the endless questions. Should I get a temporary job? Should I wait? Will I be the first one to return? I think that when the moment comes for each of us, when we're finally back on our own ships and doing what we love, it will be a big signal that we're nearing the end of all of this and the stress of the never-ending wait will be over.
Right, now for the number 4 thing we are most looking forward to about the return to service. Getting to unpack suitcase number 2. For those that are not sure what I mean, let me explain. Packing to join a cruise ship is very different from packing to go on a vacation. When we pack our suitcases, we need to make sure we have everything we would need for the next 6 to 8 months. Not only that, we need to pack 2 separate types of items. First of all, there's all of our essentials. Our clothes, our toothpaste, anything we would need for going off the ship, walking around in the ship, going to crew parties, any part of our regular general day. But then there's suitcase number 2. And most of the stuff we put in there is all of our work essentials. Work uniform, work products, anything that we would use on the ship and ship only. So when we pack our suitcase number 2, we pack it up, put it away, we go to the airport, fly with it. When we arrive home, we shove it in the spare room and it stays there. We don't touch it. We don't need to touch it. We enjoy our vacation. And then when it comes to 6 weeks later, we come on back, we go in the spare room, grab our suitcase number 2 and head on back to the ship. But it's been almost a year now. That suitcase is still sitting there. I can't remember what's still in there. I think I remember still what's in there. It's all of my work stuff. I hope it's still in there. Maybe the TSA took half of it. I don't know. Am I going to unpack it? Hell no, because then I have to repack it again. It's a waste of time. It's just sitting there, sad, lonely, like an old rescue shelter dog, just waiting for someone to love it again.
Okay, it's top 3 time, and at number 3 is no longer having to live with our siblings. Now, this is my personal favorite because it is also my personal hell. We're cruise ship workers. We live on the cruise ships, we barely live in our own houses. And even if we do, we don't live there as much as our family does. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my family, I love my brothers. And usually when I return for a 6-week vacation, it's amazing. But a year, I can't do this anymore. I have no time for myself. I'm almost 40 and also...
Luis,
¿Sí?
¿me vas a ayudar con la tarea de inglés?
No puedo, estoy grabando mis videos.
Pero tú me dijiste que me ibas a ayudar, ¿ves? Nunca me ayudas cuando necesito tu ayuda.
Get me out of here, please.
And coming in at our runner-up position of number 2 is the food.
What?
Yeah, Louise, the food. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says. I miss the food. When I'm on a ship, I don't have to worry about buying the ingredients. I don't have to defrost anything. I don't have to think about what to cook. I don't have to grate any carrots. Man, I feel like I spend my whole life grating carrots. It's the cooking, it's the cleaning, it's everything. I just can't do it anymore. I miss the overcooked rice. I miss the mystery meat dishes. I miss standing next to the soup for 5 minutes wondering what the hell Sinigang na baboy is.
Okay, and here we are finally at the number 1 thing that we're most looking forward to about return to service. The guests. It's true. This is really the thing we're missing most about being out of service for so long. Many of us have worked for years on ships, on the same ships, and many of the guests come and cruising on the same ships. And so over the years, many friendships and bonds have been formed. I'm sure there are many of you out there that are following each other on social media, and are wondering when we will finally be able to see each other again.
I remember when the shutdown first started. In 16 years, I've never been on a ship with no guests, and it was really quite sad. Many of the crew members I was with at the time commented to me how weird it is to be in rooms that are normally so filled with excitement and happiness just empty. A lot of the places on the ship, they said, felt like they have no life in them anymore. Because when we're on the ship, we're also accustomed to seeing things like bars full of laughing people, the casino full of buzz and excitement, and the dining room filled with chatter about the day's events.
None of us would have anything if it wasn't for the guests that choose to and love to cruise. Now, there are always all those flashy things that the companies use to try to sell cruises, but the truth is, the reason why most of the guests keep coming back and why most of the crew choose to return contract after contract is that connection that in all my years I have come to realize is unique to living and working on board cruise ships.
I think that moment when we're finally all back on board, the last preparations have been made, it's embarkation day, and those first guests come streaming up the gangway, I think it's going to be a very joyous and emotional moment for us all. It's something that we miss. So all of us out there, we absolutely cannot wait to return and see all of the guest faces again. And that was our top 10. If you like this video, please subscribe, like the video.
If you think we leave anything outside of the list or want to let us know what you are looking forward most about to return to service, please leave below the comments. We would love to hear.
Hey, maybe you've got something you're looking forward to. We would love to hear it.
And look out for more videos coming soon with other top 10s.
Thanks for watching and
Ciao for now.
Did I just hear pork sinigang? Well, what a perfect timing because tonight I am about to prepare pork sinigang for dinner. Pork sinigang is a traditional Filipino food that consists of various cuts of pork simmered along with tamarind fruit that makes it extra special, of course, along with garlic, tomatoes, onions, white radish, okras, definitely my favorite, and of course the leaves, which is the water spinach, and the string beans. If you want it a bit spicy or with a twist, you can add some green chilies, which is how I want it. It is really, really, really good. One of my favorite dish, and this is perfect for any weather, cold, hot, any weather. This is really, really good. I wish one day you can try it, and if you did already, please let me know what you think about it. Okay, well, I have a lot of slicing, cutting, and peeling off to do, so I have to go. Luis and Denver, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to see you, both of you. So, ciao for now!